Hello. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Yep. All right. We have 5 people. 5 people watching. That's good. 6. Good. I bet you we can get to double digits. Where them double digits at? Hi. What's up? Yeah, that's a beautiful tree behind me, ain't it? Huh. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah. That's how I'm doing it. See, the reason I chose to live out here, one, because of the weather. This is perfect weather. We can work out all year long. I can work out all year long. Well, you technically, yeah, I technically can work out. Look at this tree. Pretty cool tree. And it's a cool tree. Yep. So, at any rate, yeah, people come and go. That's how life goes. It is what it is. I love the fans. I love the haters. It's all love. It's all love. Look now, there's 13 people here. That's what's up. See, I knew I was gonna get to the double digits, man. Now watch this. I bet you I can get a 50. 50 people will jump on this. Yep, absolutely. Hmm. Comment section blowing up. Well, because I'm going for a mindful walk and I'm being aware of my surroundings. Absolutely. Good morning. It's, that's how I stay mindful. I practice. I practice. I like to practice because if I don't use it, I lose it. Yeah, man. I have a clear understanding of that. Yeah. Same thing goes for my legs. Same thing goes for my body. Same thing goes for my mind. Yeah. Right. So this morning, um, some of you guys been asking about my morning routine on the chat. So I will break it down. So why not? Right? Because what helps me might help you, and you never know. You never know unless you try. Right? I'll give you a perfect example. One of my ex, she was from Guatemala, Guatemalteca, so from out here. And I met her in the military, in the army. I'm an army vet for you guys that really don't know. And she likes to eat Spanish, spicy food, very spicy food. I didn't grow up with eating spicy food, but being with her in a romantic relationship with that person, I decided to embark in the adventure of trying something new. I eat spicy food. Spicy food. Fast forward 2, 3 years later, I love spicy food because okay, don't mind that doing construction work over there. I'm doing the same thing over here. Construction work every day. You know what I mean? Even today. Today is my rest day. I'm taking today off and tomorrow off from working out. Yes, because I've been going hard in the gym, or not in the gym, in the park, all, all 5 days. 5 days out of this week, I've been doing this crazy full body workout. On the monkey bars. Yeah, on the monkey bars. What do you mean? The earth is my gym, and the sun is shining above my head, and God is real. Surely. You don't need me to tell you that, right? This is the way I do it. So, going back to being open minded, having the willingness and acceptance to improve. Each and every morning, I wake up to become better in every way possible. I don't doubt it. I don't second guess it. I don't question it. And I certainly don't hesitate. Yes, absolutely. There's a song that I love listening to by one of my favorite artists. His name is Big Sean, a rapper, famous rapper from Detroit. Shout out to Big Detroit. It's called One Man Can Change the World. If you haven't listened to that song, go listen to it because it's absolutely fire. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know who has listened to that song. Let me know who likes that song, who loves it as much as I get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it's better if you can relate with the message. Yeah, let it resonate with you. It's a beautiful song. That's why I love it. Yeah, because I listen to it all the time, right? And I say all that to say this. I mentioned the song because there is one lyric, one bar, where he says, what you know about waking up every day like you're on a mission? What you know about waking up every day like on a mission? So see, that's a bar. Don't let that go over your head. This is a lemon tree. Lemon tree. In other words, what I'm saying, when life hands you lemon, you go ahead and make a lemon tree out of it. Yes. Instead of starting a gang, let's start a business. Holla if you hear me. You understand me? Well, the way I speak, the way I portray myself, how I embody and carry myself. My mindset is what I'm basically going for you guys to obtain out of this content and this video. Yes, absolutely. Well, because there's 8 billion people in this world, and all of us, most of us, have been programmed to think the exact same way. So the key for me is to think different because I study the greats. For example, Steve Jobs, billionaire, the guy who created Apple. He had that smartphone, the iPhone that everyone got and is watching me from right now. Yes, the iMac, the iPad, all of iPod, all of these things, all of this invention of technology. Steve Jobs is the mastermind behind this, and he's one of the greats. I mean, his whole philosophy was to different, think different, think differently. So Steve Jobs is dead, and God rest his soul. He passed away in California in his home at the age of 57 years old. So, of course, Apple continued without him. Somebody else took over the company and started creating a bunch of other things. But the main point is that, like J. Cole say, another break is another J. Cole is another famous rapper, my favorite rapper, besides Eminem of all time, currently is J. Cole. Well, I say that he says in one of his songs that you have the ability to think different, right? What is um what is the definition of leadership? Is the ability to think for your own. The ability to think on your own, man. Yes, it's important because if not, I'll take it back to the point I was making. All of us have been conditioned, we've been pre programmed by society, the world, the news, social media, and the things that we watch on a regular basis. All of this is broadcasting. They're broadcasting spells over TV, over the television. You understand me? So what I do is I put out the light. This message will give you discernment, enough discernment to separate the lie from the truth, like Cat Williams says. You know. So I'm mentioning all these grades because in the one song J. Cole talks about, I study the grades. I'm the greatest right now. So that's the mindset. You see where I'm going with this? Do you understand me? Well, I put it all together in a picture frame so you can see the bigger picture. Yes, keep going. You're awesome. Hey, well, I appreciate that, Camila Hernandez, G1. Oh, I appreciate you. You're awesome. Look, I want to show you where I'm at so you know you guys can feel close. Yep, bam. It's on out. Beautiful day out. Beautiful day to be alive, if you ask me. It's a great day to be alive, a great day to change, affect the world in a positive direction because Steve Jobs, another famous quote he said, right? I'm on, I want to read it. I want to read it to you. Well, it's so profound. I would I want to find it. It's a longer quote, but at the end of the day, it basically dictates that Here goes to the crazy ones, the misfits, the ones who bend the rules, the ones who don't conform to society, the ones that everyone call crazy. But in our eyes, we see genius because these people, despite all the adversity they face, they still manage to somehow m- move humanity forward. And for that, we give thanks. So, shouts out to all the people out there like me, myself, that think differently. Because, like Steve Jobs says, those who are crazy enough to think that can change the world are the ones that actually do. Can I do a flip? What do you mean a flip? What do you mean a flip? I set you here? Oh, Lord. What do you mean a flip? Bam. What do you mean a flip? Bam. Flip. What do you mean? All right. Let's get it. I hope that answered your question. Let's get it. All day. Ball game. That was CJ, the GOAT. All right, that was for you. Flip the camera, flip my body, do a car. Well, what? Hey, it is what it is. We had to have fun with it. Yeah, because we're alive and it's a celebration. That's the way I do it. That's the way I do it. Most people are too depressed to enjoy their life and enjoy themselves. They won't even come out here and catch some sun because they're too afraid of it. If you there's sunscreen, there's sunscreen. You know, use it if you have to. I use it. Yeah, this is too much sun. They call it sun in California for a reason. Holla if you hear me. Absolutely, 100,000%. Yeah. Hey, that's a nice dog. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see what I was relating. The message I'm relating today is about how powerful prayer is as soon as I get up. It's the first thing I do in the morning is give thanks for another day because I recognize it's another opportunity to be the positive light and the change you want to see in the world. Biggie said it best, and Biggie is the greatest rapper of all times, dead or alive. You heard me. Brooklyn, we did it. NYC, stand up. New York, New York. So that's what it is. If you say I don't rep my city, you are a liar. I know you lying. I know you lying. Therefore, Big said it best. Can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Do you understand me? Yes or no? Because the world is in black and white. So it's yes or no. It's either did I go to the gym? Yes or no. It's not about did I try to go to the gym? Let me ask you guys a question. How can you try to sit down? I wait because you can't, man. You can't. All right. Therefore, no questions. no answers. Look, there's levels to this game. And right now, most people are playing underneath their potential. So the first rule of the game is to recognize your potential. And you have infinite potential. I mean, only God knows what He put inside of me. You understand me? But the whole purpose of my life is to go out there and get after it. Get after it. Find out what it is that I have to do, my purpose upon this earth. If it's talking to you like this in front of this camera and be the light of the day, well, here we are. I'm here, aren't I? Well, because I believe love is an action word. Is an action word. Right? I say I love you guys. I love the earth. I love my life. I will have to demonstrate. Jesus is the master. Jesus is king. He's our greatest example. He's my greatest example. He's my teacher. Absolutely, 100,000%. You said Jesus is the light of the world. Absolutely, yes, he is. Guess where he lives? In me. You understand me? Therefore, when I heard the voice of God and this higher calling, I know I had to press towards a mark of a higher calling, of a higher source, power I call God. Some people wake up in the morning with that burning desire in their chest, fire in their chest, and tears in their eyes. That's called passion. So what I'm saying is my passion wakes me up. I don't utilize an alarm clock because I have programmed my sleep cycle, my schedule, my sleep routine, where I go to sleep at the same time. Yes, 30 minutes more or less. 9 p.m. If I'm in bed by 9 p.m., it's a marvelous day. It's a great day to me because that means I will be getting up right around the time I need to get up, which is 5, 6 a.m. Perfect. So that gives me enough time to catch up on my rest because I understand rest is the number one health factor. Y- See, my sleep cycle, my sleep schedule have been deprived since I was in the military, since I was in the army years ago. And I kept up with this unfulfilling sleep routine, which is very depriving, very depressing, very depleting. It takes away. It's a liability. For years, upon ending today and this year, I ended that cycle because I understand the value of rest, the nourishment that comes from it, that the vitality, the tenacity, and the intention, concentration, and focus I get from having proper, nutritious, delightful, wonderful sleep, rest. Yes, absolutely. It sort of goes like this for me. When my head hits the pillow tonight and I close my eyes, first thing I do is I make sure it's dark and cold. Yeah, dark and cold. I prepare the room. Before that, I prepare the room. And when I say my prayer, I thank God for everything that I completed today with everything that I know today. That's the best I can. And the rest, I leave it up to Him. So then I rest, I go to sleep, and here's the key: guilt free. Guilt free. The reason sometimes I have gone to sleep and slept 12 hours and woke up tired is because I didn't properly rested. I didn't properly rested. Yes. I was up worrying, tossing and turning because I was guilty. I was afraid. I was ashamed. I was worried about the things that were still on my to-do list for the next day or months or years to come. So that's called anxiety. Yeah, I was literally having an anxiety panic attack in my sleep each and every night. Terrible sleep patterns. No schedule, no direction, no structure, no routine. So the value of rest is so important because it's so detrimental to society. If you notice, most people hardly ever sleep. And if they do, they don't have a routine or a schedule. So the difference between me getting enough rest and sleep and the next best man next to me is this. You see the yellow Porsche? You see that yellow Porsche? No, I want you to zoom in on it. You see that yellow Porsche? That's the difference. So, holla if you hear me. That's the difference. The difference is we wake up. I wake up and get after it. If I was tired, I wouldn't be as focused. If I was sleepy, if I didn't have enough rest, if I was full of exhaustion and depression, I wouldn't have the ability to perform at the capacity that I can't perform unless I sleep. So sleep is priority. It's priority. Sleep for me is better than another beautiful blue Porsche convertible. They're all convertibles here. Sleep is number one for me. I put it above training, working out. I put it above diet and nutrition, even supplementation, supplements. Yeah, sleep is number one golden thing that has propelled me to move forward because I wake up each and every day thanking God, praying, and then, like Big Sean says, what you know about waking up every day like you're on a mission? What you know about it? If you know about it, share with me your testimony. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what up. Let me know what's up. Man, I already know what's up. It's a lion and a cat. Lion and a cat. The problem with society is that they think they're a small baby cat. Really, you have a lion inside of you. You just gotta let the monster come out. And the way you do that is by the way I do it is by getting enough sufficient sleep. Because if life is a fight, and life is a fight. There's a famous quote: "Is I don't, we will not get everything we fight for, but everything we get, it will be a fight." So life is a fight. Life is a fight, and I'm saying if this was a fight, you would definitely want to have enough rest, sleep. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to drink enough water, stay hydrated. You want to eat and be nutritious and have my body strong, my mind strong, sharp, concentrated. Yes, because I like to attack. Attack. Don't. Most people play defense. Most people wait for life to hit them a certain kind of way. Depression, anxiety, disaster, disease, diagnosis, crisis, grief. And my whole message is why wait for those things to happen to you in order for you to change when I'm showing you the way I do it. I change with grace, love, gratitude, positivity, and a place of inspiration. It's a healthier way. It's a healthier way. Healthy, healthy. It's a healthier way. Out here, it's fitness world. Speaking of health, fitness world. So I move out here. I love it. I love it. Love the sun, love the people, love the food, love the weather, love the mindset. Absolutely. Very chill vibe, laid back, perfect to concentrate. Yeah, you have to chill. You have to chill. And you don't have to take a pill to chill. You have to get yourself on a morning, nightly routine. This is what I do to chill. Yes, because the world is sped up. Nowadays, the world is sped up. There's a lot of things happening around me right now. And there's things that's going to happen to me. But then I understand that the most important things happen within me. And that's my mindset, my heart set, the coherence of those two and how I put them together and work together for my purpose, my greater good. You understand me? So it's intentional. Intentional, intention, intention. Yes, that should be my nickname, intention. That should be everyone's nickname because that's how you should act, full of intention. You know, I used to wake up in the day and sort of live my life. Well, whatever happens to me, happen. Well, that's not true because I have a mind. I have two arms and two legs, and I have air underneath my nose, and a beating heart, and a perfectly functional working brain, mind. So God gave us free will, gave me free choice to make rational decisions, to be able to elaborate my way out of difficult problems and situations. And I refuse to be a victim to my environment, my society, or any type of obstacle situation that stands on my way. So I turn problems into opportunities right away. A default, uh, it's a default selection in my mind. Yeah, navigate myself out of that situation because it's no such things as I can't. I can't do something doesn't exist in my book. Well, the thing it is, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. So it's a beautiful thing that I understand that I set the limit in my mind. So what is the limit? The limit is my imagination. Well, in my imagination is limitless. How many are y'all tracking this? Are we following this information? Well, imagination is limitless. So Eminem, another great, says you can do anything you say your mind to. Well, I said it. I said it and I said it and I did it and I'm doing it. You understand me? And if you want to do it too, all you have to do is set your mind in the direction that you want to be headed. That's it. Yeah, because the enemy wants us to walk around here like headless chickens, not knowing which direction we're gonna take. I understand this is a spiritual warfare going on. The enemy's main purpose is division, to separate. Yes, to separate us from the church, to separate us from God, from each other, from marriage, from our kids, our loved ones. Absolutely. So that's his main purpose is division. His agenda um, is confusion. Yeah, people get offended over petty small things, not realizing it's a bigger game playing a hand going on. Confusion. Oh, he said this to me, the one, the da da da. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's just well, it's a perspective thing. Going back to your perception is your reality. If you feel offended, well, what did you do? You understand me? Self accountability. Is the glass half empty or half full? Oh, my book is half full. It should. The way you perceive the world is what dictates what shapes it. It's that simple. So, at the end of the day, I can be calm without a pill, without a drink, without a smoke, without any external substances, because I understand that the kingdom of heaven is within. Within. You understand me? Already? Wow. Yeah. Hey, how many of y'all rocking with this message? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go drop a comment on the bottom. Let me know what's up. Talk to me. Holla at your boy. Holla if you hear me. I won't buy. Don't be afraid. All good in the hood if you ask me. Yeah, absolutely. 100,000%. Let's get it. Yeah. Oh man, here comes the bikers. Bikers, bikers, bikers. Look at this. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Absolutely. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Look at this. Look at that. They're passing by. Yep. All right, what's going on here? I don't have time to wait. Alrighty. Yeah, a lot of people going by. You see this? Yep. They going. They going. They're moving right there. Ooh, what? And they'll keep coming. I'm moving the camera too much. Well, y'all see them. Y'all see them. Bam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. That's a better angle, ain't it? Well, yeah. Here we go. Once again, there's a world out there that we should see. Take my hand, close your eyes. With you right here, I'm a rocketeer. Fly. Oh, oh, here we go. Go. When we stop, nobody knows. Yep. Keep going. You're awesome. Well, it's comments like this that keep me going. I do my best work, my best job when you tell me. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we got some sun today, then. All right. Looking at it for lunch. Well, we ain't doing lunch today. That's another thing. I adjusted my diet. I adjusted my diet. I adjusted my diet because I want to see some better gains. I've been working out like crazy, 5 days a week, 2 days off. Today, tomorrow, I'm off. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Friday, I pick it back up 5 days a week. At the park, just hitting it. But at the end of the day, I had to concentrate on my diet because I have the sleep schedule figured out, the morning night routine, got it all packed down together. I work throughout the middle of the day, making this type of valuable content for those out there who care to watch. I hope it's the entire world because I'm a light. I ain't spreading no darkness, only love, positivity, joy, and inspiration. Like the light above my head as the sun. Funny thing about us, we reflect in the same kind of way towards this camera, and I'm looking at you. You hear me? So it is what it is. I got things going on each and every day. I wake up, I'm a man on a mission. I go ahead and pray, go ahead and read my Bible, my daily text. I send it to all the people that I can, all the people that I love and care about, my families, my friends. So after that, you know, I'm doing, it's a privilege to have a slow morning nowadays. It's such a luxury. So I take it slow, take it easy. Or utilize the latrine. Now I have this new, you see my skin. You probably see my skin, right? I've been washing my face. I have this skincare routine for my face. Yeah, moisturizer, making sure that I brush my teeth. Yes, I have to. So getting myself better to the standard where I need to be at in my head, because the limit, the standard, I get to set it. Like I said before, keep saying this, man. Well, that's it. At nighttime, I do the same thing. Do the same thing. Take care of my face. Make sure the room is dark. I use a face mask. I use two of them. Yes. And I make sure no distractions. Turn up the AC cold. Cold. Dark and cold. Dark and cold. That's how I sleep. Dark and cold. So my body can properly regenerate all the broken cells from my workout that I did. Yes, I understand that when I work out, I break down the fiber muscles. And when I rest, that's when they rebuild and grow bigger, better, badder, and stronger. Yes, during rest. During rest. So that's what it is. Then the diet thing. I had to adjust the diet. So now I'm doing intermediate fasting, which is fasting all day. Yes, I'm having dinner. I'm only having dinner, and then steak, ground beef, pound of ground beef, and yeah, no fruits. I mean, there water and black coffee. That's it. Water, black coffee, eggs, vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Vegetables, broccoli, spinach. That's it. That's what I do. Nothing else. A pinch of salt. Yeah, salt with my water. Absolutely. So I'm fasting all day. I'm fasting 18, 20 hours out of the day. And I'm eating my dinner. Mostly 80%, 90% is protein. Protein. No carbs, none of that. Yeah. Keep my body like a machine. Carbs, in small proportion. Like, since I'm bulking, do white rice and maybe some sweet potatoes if I earned it, you know. So very moderately, not much, small amounts. And that's what it is. The rest, the working out, the nutrition, which is the diet. I do supplements. I'll probably make another video next time where I'll talk to you guys about the supplements that I take, and another video about I'll talk about the workouts that I do and why I think sticking to the basics is the best. All right. Well, if you want more valuable content like this, don't forget to subscribe. See you.